Lindsay, you and Brittany, you guys have been talking about this incoming rain now for several days, and it is here.
The worst timing. We have a lot of folks in town. The good news is it's not severe. It might sound severe, might look severe with all that frequent lightning, but it's not. It is under severe limits, but it is something that we are going to have to be dealing with. Here's a look at that radar right now where we have the pockets of heavy rain. Wherever you see the reds, the yellows, that's going to be some intense rainfall falling at around 2.5 inches per hour. This could quickly lead to some localized flooding, so that's why we're paying very close attention to it. While this is not severe, we are watching very closely for hail developing within some of these storms, and it does look like the radar is indicating nearly an inch. Should it reach an inch, and should we see any reports of 1-inch hail, that's going to be just smaller than a ping pong. Ping pong's around 1.5 inches. So if it's just around that inch mark, then the National Weather Service will really start to evaluate these storms and put out some warnings. But that's just not the case right now, which is good news. Here's a look at that bigger picture where we put a tracker on the back edge of this next round of heavy rain, and it shows us that this is just the beginning. Looking back about 28 miles, this next round is going to move on through. We have team coverage for you today, so Brittany is behind the scenes. She's going to help me navigate the radar here, putting a track on the leading edge of the heaviest here. This is lifting off to the northeast. You can see it's moving into West Memphis. It's already raining in West Memphis. Yeah, I know, we have some lightning as well, but another round of very heavy rain will be moving in around 11:30 and Bartlett by about 12:01. We have a lot of heavy rain still back in Arkansas as well. We'll track back off to our east and head a little bit southward. Frequent lightning falling from Forest City down to West Helena. Look at all this lightning here. We have it picking up where we can see thousands of strikes within the last 30 minutes. In fact, Brittany put this tracker here on our lightning strikes over, nearly 2,000 strikes just in the past 30 minutes. And that's why these storms look so intimidating. They have a lot of lightning in it, a lot of cloud to ground lightning. And that's actually why we are concerned. We have a lot of folks that are going to be out and about for today. So it's this threat of lightning, not necessarily severe storms, but this is going to have us heading towards shelter. If you do hear thunder where you are, you're close enough to be struck by that lightning. So if you hear thunder, a good idea just to head indoors. Again, this is all going to be lifting off to the northeast here. And as far as where it's heading, moving toward portions of western Tennessee, northern Mississippi, really not getting in on much right now. But she'll put another tracker on that there. You can see Atoka by about 12:23 and Covington by 12:40. So we're going to be monitoring that line there closely where you see the reds. That's where the heaviest of the rain is falling. I'm going to take a step out here, Brittany. Thank you. And just show you the bigger picture where we have this extending all the way back to Little Rock. It's not going to be a quick system. It's going to stick with us for most of the afternoon, and the potential still exists that we could see some of these stronger storms. Again, we talked about this at the top of the show. We could still see some large hail, some damaging wind gusts, and of course, frequent lightning. We're going to be keeping a very close eye on. Here's Tom Lee Park. You just saw the lightning there on the Skyfox camera. This is a live picture. You can see the stages set up. And folks down there preparing for the event. The gates open at 5 o'clock tonight. Right now, not a good place to be. Certainly would stay indoors until this heavy rain and the lightning starts to move through. We're at 66 degrees. The wind's picking up out of the northeast. And again, tonight, as this event kicks off by 5 p.m., we're looking at those scattered storms sticking with us. Now, it does look like there is going to be a little bit of a break, so not an all-evening washout. Temperatures fall from 77 to around 70. Here's what we're tracking for the rest of the afternoon. Here's 2 o'clock today. Notice that the heaviest that we just tracked for you is still going to be moving through by about 2 p.m. We keep showers and storms around through 5 o'clock today. Another round moving in by 8 p.m. And then again, a bit of a break. So by 10 o'clock, when that last act, when they're starting to take the stage, we could get a bit of a break there. Then a warm front's going to lift through during the overnight, bringing in another round of heavy showers and storms early Saturday. Here's the good news, though. It looks like come Saturday, we are going to see more dry time. So we're going to be tracking that for you. Heading into our Saturday, still under that slight risk for some storms Saturday, and then everything looks a little bit better by our Sunday. That threat's going to go ahead and push on through, and conditions improve. Check out your rainfall potential all the way through your weekend. Many spots could potentially see over 3 inches. Something else we're going to be watching closely. So rain showers and storms, they stay in the forecast today, Saturday and Sunday, and then by next week, we finally clear things up. Goes off, highs back in the 70s.